Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Shifts and Pucks news pack for Friday, February the 18th. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Shifts and Pucks, and of course, Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com Shifts and Pucks, and Twitch.com Shifts and Pucks, as well as you can subscribe to wherever you get your audio. As it is Friday, long weekend, and hope you're doing well. We will be back with our news packs, by the way, on Tuesday, but we do have a couple of reminders before we get into the news. Our word of the week and our contest with the Pig and Duke in Calgary for the opportunity to go to the game between the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks on the 23rd of April. Tickets to the game, food at the Pig and Duke as well, and an opportunity to hang out with Sean, Chris, and Devin at that game. So check out our words of the week, which are word of the week, which is in Mondays and Wednesdays podcast. Message us at Shifts and Pucks on Twitter. Retweet any of our podcasts for an opportunity to enter into that draw as well. We'll start here as well, and then the second thing before we continue on with everything here is Monday we will have our podcast start 4:30 Pacific, 5:30 Mountain. We will be joined for the first half hour by Sean Warren from Area 51. He has a couple of things he would like to announce on our podcast, so we'll have that, and then we'll be continuing on with Canucks talk there ahead of the Kraken taking on the Vancouver Canucks. So wanted to mention here the about the gold medal game that will be going on for the men's Winter Olympics. We didn't touch on that yesterday, but we should mention that here. It is going to be a as the Olympics are closing out. It is Finland against the ROC. Finland knocking off the Slovakia 2-0, and Russia knocked off Sweden in the shootout. Finland, of course, so it'll be Finland doing that as well as the Russian Olympic Committee. Finland has yet to win a gold medal, so it's a good opportunity for them in that game. And of course, the Russian Olympic Committee will be their opponent, and that will be closing out the games. That game will happen this weekend. Slovakia, of course, and Sweden will play for the Olympic bronze medal. Harri Sateri got the shutout for Finland, and Sakari Manninen's first period goal was the difference. And Oz-Cini Gritchek scored in an 8-round shootout for Russia over Sweden. So there we go with that there as well. As far as what's going on in the National Hockey League, there are 4 games. Nashville in Carolina. Nashville coming in into this here in the first wildcard position with 60 points. They've lost 3 in a row, sitting 2 points behind St. Louis. Carolina is, of course, in that battle for the Metropolitan Division, is sitting in second place there, but they have lost 2 in a row themselves, so a losing streak should end tonight. Florida Panthers with 71 points leading the Eastern Conference and the Atlantic Division will be taking on the Minnesota Wild, who are in second place at 63 points in the Central Division. We also have the Dallas Stars taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. The Stars, of course, fighting for playoff opportunity here, just 1 point behind the LA Kings for that second wild card position. And then we've got the Los Angeles Kings against the Vegas Golden Knights. The Kings are holding down the second wild card position. Vegas on a 2-game losing streak, haven't scored the last couple of games. Jack Eichel, of course, making his debut on Wednesday, have fallen 3 points behind the Flames for first place in the Pacific, with the Flames having 2 games in hand. And so we'll be seeing what is going on there. That should be a bit interesting there. As far as some of the other injury notes, Jonathan Toews skated with the Blackhawks Friday, first time since he was placed in concussion protocol on the 28th. And the Florida Panthers is expected to have Noel Acciari make his debut tonight against the Minnesota Wild. The season debut, he injured his muscle in a preseason game against the Tampa Bay Lightning on October the 5th. Cole Perfetti got injured last night against the Seattle Kraken. He'll be out longer for day to day. He left in the third period after taking a check from Jamie Oleksiak. Matt Dumba out indefinitely with a lower body injury with the Minnesota Wild. Drake Kugula, we mentioned this yesterday, out for the season for having surgery for herniated disc in his neck. Recovery time is estimated at 6 to 8 months. And Thomas Chabot is not expected to return this weekend to the Senators for an upper body injury. He he was injured on Sunday in their 4-1 win against the Washington Capitals, and he did not play this week and is not expected to play this weekend. As far as Jack Rathbone, there's an update there as well. Patrick Allvin was on Donnie and Dolly in Vancouver, and he has an upper body injury still with the team and is doing fine. So that's at least great news on the Jack Rathbone front there as well. So the Montreal Canadiens also made some news today, as earlier today they hired Vincent Lecavalier in a special advisory role, as they, of course, if you remember, teammate of Martin St. Louis when the Tampa Bay Lightning won the 2004 Stanley Cup. His role will be to support general manager Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton, and offering his thoughts and advice to Martin St. Louis. As well, the Canadiens also hired Nick Bobroff as co-director of amateur scouting to work alongside Martin Lapointe. So a couple of new hires as the Canadiens are trying to fill their front office there as well. Interesting interview with Eric Engels in The Athletic with Jeff Gordon about the direction that the Canadiens will be taking. Recommended reading for you if you're interested in that as well. And in Edmonton, they are rolling right now. They haven't lost since bringing in Jay Woodcroft as their coach, but they did get some bad news today as Jesse Puljujarvi is out 4 weeks with a lower body injury. He was injured in the second period after he scored a goal in the game last night against the Anaheim Ducks. The Oilers won 7-3. He's fifth on the Oilers with points, with 28 points, 12 goals, and 16 assists for 46 games this year. So a bit of a tough blow for the Oilers there for sure. Jay Woodcroft said next man up. So they've got the Oilers are in Winnipeg on Saturday that's their next action there as well. And as far as what is going on in the WHL, we've got the Blazers will be honoring Karel Soptic tonight, as the Blazers are in action. The Blazers will be playing tonight at home versus the Everett Silvertips. That should be a good game. Silvertips and the Blazers. Kelowna Rockets are in Prince George, by the way, to take on the Cougars. And if you're in Calgary, the Winnipeg Jets are taking on the Calgary Hitmen. So some interesting WHL games that are going on tonight as well. So that is the news for today, Friday the 18th. Of course, follow all of us on Twitter. Sean Beardy Connect 03. Tyler is TNOBLE. Devin Gordhouse 09. Chris Schneids SCHNEIDZ. I am KEVOLE. Follow us again, Shifts and Pucks. Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks. YouTube Shifts.com Shifts and Pucks. Twitch.com Shifts and Pucks. And subscribe to wherever you get your audio. And we will be back again Monday. It's again special start time, 4:30 Pacific, 5:30 Mountain, for our podcast. So join us then. Thanks, everyone, and we'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.